Okay, so I've been asked some questions. Why do I feel empty even when I'm doing well in life? Okay, so what this is at a certain point, doing well, what is understood by doing well, is based around the egotistical mind, around what is generally seen in society as doing well. Meaning, doing well means when I'm achieving, when I'm gaining more ground, earning more money, winning at life, all of these things. Why do I feel empty even when I'm doing that? It's because those values are the values of the ego. And you're outgrowing that. And as you outgrow it, it's no longer fulfilling. It's not true to who you are anymore. It's not true to yourself. So these things of winning really are like the glossy magazine, right? You have the nice house, you have the nice partner, you have the nice car, you have the great career, but I'm empty because those things aren't true to you. They're not true to your values, to your true values. You see, at a certain point, your true values are starving for expression. They're starving to find that fulfillment, to connect with that. But you've been in the pursuit of becoming, you've been in the pursuit of more. And in that pursuit, is laced with emptiness because it's not true to you. And that's the beginning of the shift, the downfall of the constant pursuit for more, to become more, to win in life, in the eyes of the self-seeking mind, the egoic mind. And that's the beginning when you start to see that it doesn't answer the truth of who you are and what you truly value. And this is a great thing to happen. This is not a bad thing. It's a natural thing to happen. It's the natural process. And it's a great thing because as it happens, I know it's disorientating. I know that it's strange because you've always stood by, this is what my values are. This is what's true for me. And yeah, and they were, until you start to grow beyond that. As your consciousness grows more, as you become more aware of yourself. And then in that becoming aware of yourself, you start to see your true values, that which does bring you fulfillment, that which you do love for its own sake. And then you start to see your own nature is full in itself. Your own being is full in itself. But at the beginning, the old way, the old pursuit, has to come up empty for you to grow. And it starts off feeling empty, and then it gets dysfunctional more and more. The further you push it, the more it breaks down. The more you resist and don't hear the natural shift to change, the suffering increases. It goes from feeling empty to feeling wretched. Because life is insisting that you grow. Life is insisting that you move on, that you realize yourself. That's the nature of it. Nature of life is only asking for one thing, this constant expansion, this constant growth. And you see it in your own life. And then that demands your self-awareness. That demands you then to start to know yourself. And it happens through the old way not serving you anymore, not being of value to you anymore, not bringing fulfillment anymore. That's how it happens. And in that, you then reorientate your values to what's true to you. And then you start to find yourself. You start to grow then along this line. You start to grow and wake up. You're no longer unconscious to your own self. And you're no longer completely lost in the self-seeking mind, completely identified with its values. You just start to open up a gap between you and it. And then you realize the self-seeking mind has a great value in itself when it's at service to your true self, to your true values, but not when it's of the egotistical minds. And when I say egotistical mind, I want to clarify something there. When you say ego, many people think ego like, oh, I think I'm the man. No, it's about the self-seeking mind wants to become. The self-seeking mind wants to pursue more and become more, so it will be seen in the world as more. So it will be seen in its own eye as more. Because fundamentally, it feels it isn't enough. It's coming from emptiness, and it's trying to fill the gap with achievements. I am, therefore I'm. I have, therefore I am. You know, it's that constant status. Who am I? World, tell me who I am. Tell me my value. And in the pursuit of that, it becomes empty. And that's it. That's it. So if you have any more questions, fire them over to me. Happy to try and answer any of them. Yeah, hope that was helpful.